nice to get in the open water, even though I always have some nerves before that open water swim.
I typically always kind of dread it just because swimming is not, where I exceed at. But this morning I was hyped. I was ready to go.
Well, the quarry's awesome. This is just in the middle of a city. We don't have this in Nashville. We have water, but you wouldn't want to jump in it. So I was appreciating the awesomeness of all of this.
I enjoy being in the water. I enjoy swimming, testing myself, but yeah, I had a little bit of pre-swim nerves, pre-swim anxiety, just how it's going to go, how the wetsuit's going to feel. It's been a while since we've been in open water. A lot of things have changed about me in the last 4 or 5 months, and just putting it all together, getting in the open water, especially to start a Friday morning, it feels good on the face. The weather has been perfect, so grateful for that.
Laps in the pool can be on autopilot. You just stare at the line at the bottom and go back and forth. I wear form goggles, so it even tells me the workout. You can kind of zone out. Here, you can't zone out because you got a sight, you got to look around. The sun was in my eyes. Good to get one of these as a practice run done now before race day.
It felt great. Wetsuit felt good, but always grateful to get into the wetsuit and doing an open water swim prior to race day, just kind of making sure it all feels good and get it loosened up a little bit. I'd say this morning's swim was an absolute success. I felt I sighted pretty well, considering that, at some portions you are swimming directly into the sun here, so it's hard to see the docks, but managed pretty well and happy with how it went.
Sometimes I get complacent in the open water swim, that I just try to find that comfortable pace and stick with it. So today, having Caitlin and Colin here was just an extra bonus because they started ahead of me, and my goal was to try to pick them both off. I caught up to Colin toward the end, and I didn't catch Caitlin, so that made me feel really good for Caitlin, and still pretty good about myself because I think I had a solid swim for being the first open water swim of the season.
Really excited with the brand that we're swimming in now, Sailfish. The wetsuit has been incredible. Felt really good in Indian Wells, felt really good here, and I'm excited to take it into Chattanooga to see what I can do there. Earlier this week, we did a continuous 2100 in the pool, which I think may have been my best 2100 non-wetsuit in the pool, and I was excited to see how I could translate that to open water because it's two totally different beasts. And I didn't swim as well in the open water, but I don't think that anyone swims as well in the open water, but still feeling pretty good about where I'm at. It's important to get into the open water because it's a totally different feel. It's dark, there's no black line, you have to sight, you have to really concentrate on what you're doing and also still remember on your form, technique, and cues.
So I signed up for St. George the first weekend in May, and then 2 weeks later I'm doing Chattanooga with these two lovely folks. So May is going to be busy, and not going to lie, feeling overwhelmed and underprepared right now.
But you've got an open water swim under your belt now.
That's true. I'm doing the steps. I'll see if the brain switches on to the physical work we've been doing.
As far as the feel in the water, as far as the wetsuit is amazing. Everything felt great, and hopefully we'll get back here a few more times before the real deal goes down, and just get more and more comfortable in the open water and just gain that confidence for race day, because it's a new season and it's exciting for what's on the horizon. The work that we've already done in all three aspects and everything that we've done to get to this point is just a beginning, and I think race day will be the reward, and I look forward to it.
Getting into the kit, getting the whole kind of vibe, open water, kind of changing the mindset into race week is approaching. It's not here, but it's approaching, and it's getting excited. I was excited to get into the quarry this morning. We've swam here a number of times, and I've never been really excited to get in here. And typically, when we do 2 loops, I always chicken out, and I stop after 1 loop, and I get some water, and I don't know what I do, but I just waste time. But this morning, I was like, nope, not stopping. We're gonna get them both done back to back, and it felt great.
Look at you, Speedy.
Yeah, you didn't catch me.
I didn't. It's a hell of a swim then. Whew. This was nice.
It's very refreshing in here.
It's nice.
This is probably one of the better swims I've had here.
I didn't catch you, so.
The feel and the water. I mean, the sun kind of always sucks.
Yeah, the sun.
Yeah, the sun was a pain.
Yeah, that's hard coming into it.
Well, the great thing about being a software engineer is you can work from anywhere. And in an hour, I have to hop on a call to talk about a software upgrade. And I was just in a freaking quarry. So it's a fun morning. And I'm spitting on the camera because it's wet, so sorry about that.